Are you ever amazed by what your cat can do? If you're like me and love your feline friend, you've probably been surprised more than once by their incredible abilities. I have to admit that the fact that cats are capable of doing a variety of things is something that amazes me at times. Every action he or she takes, every bond he or she breaks, and every leap he or she makes, you continue to observe him or her. Think about the great superpowers that are hiding in this small, graceful animal that you are so happy to provide a home to and cherish. I believe that this is not even close to being possible. However, even though I am not going to go overboard with this, the fact that the cat is capable of doing a variety of things makes him or her much more cool than it already is, right? The earliest known association between cats and humans likely dates to the origins of agriculture in the Middle East, about 15,000 to 10,000 years ago. Although the animal was certainly a source of meat and pelts, a partnership of sorts eventually developed between humans and cats, one based on mutual need. When humans gave up living as hunter-gatherers and began relying on agriculture, cats were attracted to the rodents feeding on crops and stored grain. Humans needed their grain protected from rodents, and cats needed a ready food source. Within the context of this video, we are going to discuss cats and the unique abilities that they possess. But before we continue, let's talk about the history of cats in a more concise manner. Throughout the history of the category, mammals emerged as the preeminent form of life when the non-avian dinosaurs fell extinct. Around 30 million years ago, the first animal that resembled a feline, Proilurus, came into being. It is believed that this little civet-like predator was the single ancestor from which all real cat species arose. The earliest appearance of cats that are similar to felids that are found now occurred during the early Pliocene epoch, which occurred between 5.3 and 3.6 million years ago. These cats have continued to exist to the present day with relatively few alterations. The felid's ability to endure and adapt to the changes brought about by each new era was made possible by their initial design, which included fangs and claws, a flexible backbone, muscular strength, and agility. The fundamental body form has not changed, even though there have been adaptations brought about by changes in the prey. Number 9. Sense of smell. A highly developed sense of smell is one of the special abilities that cats possess. A mechanism known as the vomeronasal organ is located in the roof of the mouth of cats. This organ gives cats the ability to taste what they smell. Your cat may be exposing odors, such as pheromones, to this organ for processing if he occasionally holds his mouth open. This behavior is referred to as the Feline reaction that occurs when your cat does this. A cat's nose can also be used to recognize potential adversaries, potential mates, people, and the territories of other cats. Number 8. Psychic whiskers. In comparison to other types of hair, a cat's whiskers are far thicker, have deeper roots, and offer extremely valuable sensory information. Although whiskers are extremely sensitive, they don't need to touch an object for a cat to detect movement in the vicinity. Rather, changes in airflow can be sufficient. Cats can swivel the long, inflexible whiskers that extend sideways from the muzzle down to check for signs of life in those that they have captured. Cats use their whiskers to measure the size of tight areas and determine whether or not they can fit through them. Some hairs resemble whiskers behind the front legs of cats, which allow them to feel their prey. Additionally, whiskers above the eyes cause a blinking reflex, which protects the eyes from an object that is getting close to the cat. Number 7. Feet that are lightning fast. In short distances, several breeds of cats are capable of reaching speeds of approximately 30 miles per hour. When the cat jumps, a significant portion of his body is supported by his back legs. You have likely experienced more than one instance of laughter when, just before your cat's pounce, his back legs begin to shimmy and his rear end begins to relax. In this manner, your cat evaluates the severity of a jump and determines the level of takeoff force. Number 6. Tail that is trying to balance. In addition to assisting people and other cats in determining your cat's mood, his tail also assists him in maintaining his balance while he is climbing a tree or perching precariously on the back of your comfortable sofa. When cats make a sudden turn in pursuit of an invading bug or a catnip mouse, the tail also assists them in maintaining their equilibrium and preventing them from losing their balance. Number 5. Hearing that is beyond description. The squeaky mouse that is timidly making his way around your home is completely unaware of the fact that he is announcing his location with each step that he takes. The cone-shaped ears of your cat can detect sounds and movements up to 5 times further than the ears of a human being, which enables him to locate the precise location of the source of stimulation. Number 6. Far-sighted focus. You might have seen that your feline companion does not typically spot a piece of kibble on the floor directly beneath his nose, or that he pours the water in the bowl before drinking it. Both of these behaviors are common experiences. This is because cats have difficulty focusing their eyes on objects that are close to them and do not move. Cats are much better at spotting objects that are further away and moving. To assess where the surface of the water is, the pace at which the water is flowing, and whether or not there is any danger beneath the surface, cats frequently pour the water before drinking. This is not likely to occur in a water dish that is safely placed within your home, however. Number 3. The tongue is abrasive. You are likely familiar with the pretty unpleasant sensation that occurs when your cat licks you and his tongue drags across your skin. If you are a cat owner, you are probably aware of this experience. But do you have any idea why his tongue has such a rough texture, like that of coarse sandpaper? The strong component known as keratin, which is also present in human fingernails, is believed to be present in the papillae, which are little projections on the surface of the tongue of cats that point in the opposite direction. These abrasive projections, which enable the tongue of a cat to function as a comb, are an indispensable instrument for untangling fur when the cat is being groomed. Your cat may enthusiastically groom himself after a fight with another cat, or after a missed landing after a leap, because licking his coat helps relieve tension, fear, and uneasiness. This is the reason why your cat grooms himself during these situations. Number 2. The adaptability of cats. The incredible flexibility of the cat's spine, which enables the cat to groom practically his entire body, would significantly reduce the usefulness of the cat's tongue when it comes to grooming. Frequent standing, arching, and stretching are all beneficial ways to maintain the flexibility and resilience of the 30 vertebrae in the cat's spine. This does not include the vertebrae in the tail. The small shoulder blades allow for a great range of mobility, while the constrained chest and absence of a genuine collarbone make it possible for your cat to maneuver through regions that are otherwise difficult to access. Number 1. Paws that are quite strong. In comparison to the skin found on other parts of the body, the outermost layer of skin that covers the paw pads is significantly thicker. When the animal has sprung forward, the huge pad that is located on the back of the front paw is frequently used as a brake. When the animal is landing, this pad, together with the other rounded pads on the paws that are located below the toe bones, acts as a shock absorber and cushions movement. If you have had the good fortune to share your home with more than one cat, you are aware of the fact that each connection is unique. However, even though cats have a variety of personalities, they share a great deal of characteristics that are quite remarkable. Therefore, the next time your cat makes a flying jump onto a dresser or dashes around a corner in hot chase of your foot before you shoo him away, take a moment to appreciate the incredible abilities that your cat possesses. So, this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.